Hi everyone, Roger Reinert coming to you from the Capitol, where we are now in week 4. So that's a month gone of what is a 5-month legislative session. So time does move by, things move pretty quickly here. A couple bits of recent news. The first one is that the governor just yesterday, Monday, came out with his transportation proposal. Looks very similar to the Senate transportation bill, which I am a co-author of. I think both the governor's proposal and our bill recognize that there is a significant need, and I think frankly most Minnesotans know that there is a significant need in our roads, our bridges, also our mass transit, public transportation, just transportation as an entire system. You know, there is some talk about maybe we just fix sort of the worst of the worst and study what the rest of the needs are. And I think many Minnesotans know that we don't need to study. We need to invest. We need to do. Time keeps going by. Things keep getting worse, and the cost keeps going up of making those investments and making those improvements. So you'll continue to see transportation being at the top of my agenda because it's important to Duluth. To that end, yesterday in the Senate Transportation Committee, we took a specific look at ports and airports. And at my invitation, both the Duluth International Airport and the Duluth Seaway Authority came down and talked about what they do. And what I really wanted to do was highlight how important all of the transportation connections are to the economic vitality of Greater Minnesota, in this case specifically Duluth. So you'll continue to see that be a top priority as we move forward in the session. A couple other just sort of bits of miscellaneous news maybe. Committee deadlines came out and they're relatively early this year, so our first deadline comes up the 3rd week of March. Now the first deadline means that a bill has to pass its original committee of jurisdiction in order to move forward this session. It always has another chance next year, but if it doesn't get out of the first committee by first deadline, it's done for this session. Second deadline a week later means that it's companion in the other body. Remember Schoolhouse Rock, how a bill becomes a law, you need it coming out of both bodies and then sent on to the governor. Second deadline, it needs to pass the committee of jurisdiction in the other body. And then third deadline is a financial one, and that's a couple weeks later. So that means things are going to get moving at a pretty quick pace relatively soon. And then I'll just close with, I had a great opportunity this morning to go say hello to my friend Steve Simon. Steve and I were in the House together, and you may know that Steve is now our new Secretary of State. Just a wonderful person, one of the most genuinely authentic, real people that I've ever known. It was fun to see him in his new role, and look forward to working with him on, of course, election issues, which is what most Minnesotans know about the Secretary of State. But the biggest thing that office does actually is dealing with business registrations and corporations, all of those sorts of things. So great to have him over there as a partner. So hope everything is well at home. Keep Duluth up for me, and I'll see you soon.